I'm so excited to try out this new game, guys.
Attention, you must be facing north to play this game.
What? Hey guys, I'm Michael, and today we're back on Telegolf. Last time we left off with our golf swing, and I was pretty proud of it, but I've come a long way since then. In a minute, I'll give you guys a link to download the first ever version of the Telegolf app for yourselves. But before that, we need to work this out. It took a lot of work to get from here to where I am today. First things first, I wanted a better idea of how this will look in the end, so I designed a scene that hopefully sort of looks like a golf course. With this done, I was already much happier with how it all feels. Now all I have to do is make the hole. So I can grab my terrain brush, set it to really small, and... oh. Well, that didn't work. But fear not, I have another plan. Apparently there's this thing called microsplat terrain blending, that's a tongue twister, which will allow me to make my own hole and blend... Well, this is proving to be a little bit more difficult than I thought, but I have another plan. If I extract the mesh of the terrain, I can upload it into something else, like Fusion 360, to edit it and make it higher resolution near the hole. Now all we have to do is move some vertices to... anyone know how to move vertices on this thing? 4 hours of Googling later. No, seriously. Well, seems like Fusion 360 doesn't have a way to move individual vertices on a mesh. But! I have a plan! Apparently there's a software called MeshLab where you... What is this software? How do you... Well, I'm not gonna take my time to learn that. I just want to make a hole in the ground. It shouldn't be that difficult. You know what, guys? I have a solution. That is as good as it's gonna get. I don't want to spend any more time on this hole, so let's move on. Getting the ball to actually move is easy. Add a rigid body and a collider. Done. The hard part is getting the ball to react differently on different surfaces. I started by adding physics materials to the ball so we can edit the bounciness and all that in real time. Next, I made a script called Force Ball and got to work. I started by adding references to our material, rigid body, and terrain. Then I created a function to actually hit the ball. Inside it, I just added a force onto the rigid body and gave it a shot. Haha, get it? It looks like the ball is being hit, and that's good. But see how it's just rolling along and not slowing down? We need to fix that. In order to get the ball to move differently on different surfaces, we have to detect what surface the ball is on. Now that may sound obvious, but it's way easier said than done with the Unity terrain system. I'm not going to go deep into how this works, but basically these functions in tandem with one another will get the name of the material that the ball is on by converting a lot of numbers. Don't worry if you don't understand any of it, neither do I. But hey, it works, see? When the ball touches the sand, it acts as if there is a pile of sand there. I know in this example it looks like the sand is literally painted on the terrain, but use your imagination. Now all we have to do is add the swing method stuff from last time onto this to get a working thing. Yeah, that's a good name for it. One thing that's new though is the calibrate button. If you swing the club facing a certain direction, it works great. But as soon as you turn a different direction, not so good. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The end of the video. Just kidding, the download link. I'd rather not admit how many hours I spent trying to upload this thing to Google Play, but I finally got it to work. So for my non-Apple users, the link is right here, it's also in the description, it's completely free and ready for some reviews. And then for my Apple users, did you know it costs $99 a year in order to publish an app to the App Store? Even just for one app? Yeah, sorry, but no. If you want to change that though, you can go to patreon.com/LEOrobotics where you can support the channel. And if you do decide to support me on Patreon, you'll get access to all the source files for all my project and all my videos early. And that includes code, CAD, all that stuff. Oh, one more thing before I go. I know the app is bad. I know there's no main menu, I know that the UI and the sausage do both look horrible, I know you can only hit the ball once, I know all that stuff. I want general feedback, guys, I really appreciate it. So please, if you have access to an Android device, give it a try. I'm anxious to hear what you guys think about it. I've worked really hard on it. Anyway, guys, that's all I have time for today. If you liked it, please give it a like. If you're interested in this project or the other projects I do, be sure to subscribe. But I'm Michael, never be afraid to share your talents, and I'll see you next time.